Hello everybody, my name is Fancy and Red, and today I'm going to be showing you how to animate. Alright, so let's get started. So what I want you to do first is go into a private room, and then find your maker pen, which if you have it favorited, you can grab it from your back. Or if you don't, go into your backpack, and go into tools, and find your maker pen, and I want you to click on use, and you can grab it. Now I want you to look at the top of your maker pen, and I want you to come all the way over here into palette. Then once you do that, I want you to go up here in the search bar. I want you to search up animation. And then you should see many different options up here. But for now, I just want you to use the animation gizmo, because that's all you really need for today. And then I want you to exit out of the search bar, and I want you to come over to shapes. And then click on a cube, or any generalized shape you want, and I want you to spawn it in. And then, once you've done that, I want you to connect that cube up to the top part of your animation gizmo. And then, once you've done that, I want you to go to Edit up here in the top left corner. And then I want you to edit the top of the animation gizmo. Once you've done that, you should see this animation panel. It should show you all the options of what to do. And I want you to click Add. That is how you make your first frame. So, you can move it around, and then, if you click play, you can see it move. And then, if you want to add like another, you can move it all the way around. And it plays all around. And then, if you want to add one more, you can go all the way back to your first frame, and you can click copy. Then you can click paste. This is what is making it into a literal loop. It's just infinite. Instead of it fully teleporting over here back to its original starting point, you can have it look like it's in a loop. But as you see, it's going to the end, and then starting back at the beginning still. But it just looks like it's in a loop. Alright, so, now you're done with that, you can remove all of those frames. Well, keep one. Move it back up. And then here's what I like to call flickering. It's where you come down here to time, and you're going to set it to the time of your previous frame, except at 0.1. So my previous frame was 1.0, so I'm going to set it to 1.01. And this is what I'd call flickering. And with that flickering, you can play it, and it's almost like it teleports. So if you watch, teleports, basically. I call that flickering. You can call it whatever you want, though it's not the actual name for it. But then there's that basis. And then for time, you can also just generally add any kind of time you want. Like, let's say I wanted to make it down to 1.5. Then boom, it's down to 1.5, so it makes it slightly faster. And every 1.0 counts as a second. So anything lower than 1.0 would be in the milliseconds. Alright? And then for adding in another object, there's nothing too different about it. It's just the simplicity of also connecting that cube to the top. Now you have two parts. And you edit the top, and then you can add in a frame where you are able to move both in different directions. And if you watch it play, see it moves. And or there's other ways of which, like, you move this one, and then you keep that one where it is, and you add another frame and you move this one. And see, that one moves, and then that one moves. And then, if you want things to play without you having to hold open your maker pen, you gotta go into configure, and I want you to configure this 0 right here. Red circle with the 0 in the center. And I want you to set this play to 1. And then boom, you can see your animation play. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe and like, and thank you for watching.